Here we have the MSIG. Their slogan is, heats never burns, but that is pretty much a lie. This is not a vaporizer. We also ordered some glass screens, or whatever this is, to try and fix the non-vaping problem, because after the first few hits on the first setting, your plant material is going to burn because it heats from a coil right here. Since it's heating from the bottom and not heating evenly, you can only vape this much of plant material, whatever is closest to the coil.
Yeah, this is definitely not a vaporizer. Not that neither one of us expected it to be. Obviously, for $10,
it's a really awesome alternative to getting the benzene from lighter fluid. So if you don't want to use a lighter and you want something that you can take somewhere with you and not have to have a lighter or a bowl or a pipe or whatever, then that's good.
Yeah, it's very compact, very light, extremely easy to use. You can bring it with you anywhere. It's just simple, but yeah, it doesn't vaporize. Packing it snug. Don't shove anything down like it says on the back of the box. And on the first setting, you will get a hit of vapor or two. It won't burn for about the first 2, maybe 3 hits. But then after that, it runs into a few design problems, like she stated, with the coil on the bottom. It just burns from the bottom. So at a certain point, you no longer receive any smoke or any vapor from anything, and you have to push it down.
Which they don't recommend.
And they recommend not, so...
So you can't put a really, really tiny amount of plant material in there to get it even, and you also can't pack it very tightly to get vapor, because it won't go through all of this. This is way too thick to utilize this type of design with a chamber being heated. On the 3rd setting, I think he tried it like 6 times and only got vapor once. We tried this alone, and it doesn't cover the coil completely. And it does have a large hole in it in the middle. And I think you got vapor off of this once as well, right? Or did you even?
Just slightly, maybe.
We couldn't even tell. So, for an electronic device, it's pretty cool. And it'd be cool if everybody had one, because then they wouldn't have to use lighters.
So in conclusion to the MSIG, it's definitely not a vaporizer. It definitely burns.
But I give it probably a 7 or an 8 out of 10.
And if you're looking for a different way to smoke something besides the ordinary that you're used to, it's fun to use. It's fun to use. Yeah, it's got some pros, and it's definitely got cons. The whole con being that it's
not a vaporizer.
Shipped off as a vaporizer, but it is clearly combustion. So.
Did I mention in this one that they shipped these without any padding? These 2 glass things were shipped without padding.
Yeah, they shipped the glass to us without any form of padding,
and they said that it was from like a special and well-known glass maker, and I don't know any glass makers that would ship glass without any pads.
These edges are very rough. Very rough. I don't know. It's just kind of unprofessional, but whatever.
And that's it. So we will continue to use this because it's convenient, and that's probably the only good thing about it. Any last words for the MSIG?
Nope.